Good morning. It is Friday morning, and I have returned to my roots. And the roots are the mustache. I, uh, I'm getting a split response among my students in the studio. Um, Half of them like it, and half of them think it's disturbing, or half of them tolerate it, half of them think it's disturbing. Parents generally like it, so it is here to stay for a while. That is the mustache report for the day. Um, on other fronts, we are in the depths of winter, and recently I was given some news that is emotionally uh, a shock, but it is not necessarily bad or good. It's just something that you'd realize that things were not the way that you thought they were for a long period of time. And it changes things going forward. And I was thinking about the fallibility of our emotions, where you can get drawn into I am this when it's I feel this. And it is a quote. I need to look that up because I thought it was very descriptive. And that is, and I'm going to find that, and it's a historical by the Pythagoras. Anger begins in folly and ends in repentance. And that is often the case. We do something because it feels like the right thing to do. You are doing that, and then it ends up being something different a day or so down the road. And then at that point, we have a choice. Do we justify our actions that were wrong? Or do we do the easy thing? And it's not so easy. Um, I have found that over time and hard-won knowledge, the simple knowledge that I should have known many years ago, I should have known from the beginning that I apologize, I'm sorry, please, thank you. Those are things that make life so much easier in the people that are around you. And acknowledging, staying true to who you are, but acknowledging your failures is an important thing. Now, on to, instead of failures and the fallibility of emotion, the emotion that drives us and gives us our creative energy. So it is a beautiful thing, but it is like fire. And that is the other quote that I really liked out of the ones that came up today. Passions are like fire, useful in 1,000 ways and dangerous only in one. They often overmaster the best of us. And that's Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Passions are like fire. And that is like anger. That is like fear. That is like, just desire and all of these creative emotions that we use to really construct our art forms. So I'm not putting down emotions, so don't say that I'm doing that. But the idea that sometimes we get carried away in those, and very often we do. You can't drive on the roads nowadays with somebody trying to cut you off and screaming at you for existing. It's quite the interesting environment that we live in now, isn't it? All right. So I promised an update, and I'm going to give you an early update. I completed vocal recording of the song I started 2 weeks ago. So if I immerse myself in a song, I can complete it in 2 weeks without a problem. But I cannot listen to music. I cannot think about other things. It is all of my free time. And there is a lot of it going between places, sitting down, relaxing, as your mind churns and processes that one thing. I can be extremely busy and extremely creative if I focus on that one thing. And 2 weeks is an artificial barrier. I thought I could do it in a week. I can't do it in a week, but I can do it in 2 weeks. I can write a song, start to finish, concept to completion. I recorded vocals, and I still need to bring the other people on board. Rhythm guitarist that is coming along really nicely, and I enjoy her playing, Jess, and Crystal, who's going to play the bass, and I put the vocals to it, and I was toying with the idea of making it an instrumental, and that helped drive my vocals, but it's not an instrumental. It is a sung song, if you will. So I will be moving on. This weekend, we are going to redo a couple of our older songs that were written in more of a pop metal type of style, and we're really going to go to a kind of a harder edge to it, and we will continue on. So my wishes for a wonderful day for you, and I will be moving on to get some work done now.